In the vast Kalahari desert that spans over 3 African countries lies the Transfrontier Park of the Kgalagadi. The place, whose very name means land of great thirst, it is a place where an abundance of water is usually nothing more than a rumour carried on a hot wind. But sometimes the Kalahari desert breaks its own rules and the heavens open, spilling abundant rain across red dunes. This accumulates into large pools that shimmer like mirrors laid upon a thirsty earth. Then, this land of thirst becomes a land of overflowing grace. As if summoned by the scent of the rain, large herds of springbok gather on the plains. And soon, males charged with new energy lower their horns, testing one another in quick electric bursts of sparring. One of the most desert-adapted antelope on earth, the oryx, or locally known as gemsbok, now has no need to stretch its limit, walking 20 to 40 kilometers in a single day in search of fresh grazing and water. The abundance is right here. Vegetation is often used as communal message boards by rubbing their scent glands located near the base of their horns on bushes and small trees, advertising reproductive status and presence of dominant males. Males test one another, horns over a meter long, clashing in powerful contests. With large herds gathering almost overnight, predators are on the prowl. A leopard wanders around, while close by, 2 black-backed jackals are signaling danger by high-pitched howls. In the fullness left behind by the rains, the water becomes art. Vast pools lie still across the plains, turning the landscape into fleeting mirrors, reflecting light, color, and movement. Two red hartebeests step carefully to the edge of a pool, their dark reddish-brown coats carrying a subtle metallic sheen. Their elongated faces and sharply angled horns mirrored perfectly below them. They are built for speed, though not the fastest on the plains. They are runners of endurance, capable of covering long distances with relentless stamina. A leopard tortoise is walking right into a pool formed in the road, moving slowly through it, as if savoring the moment, clouds drifting beside him in reflection. Adopted to the arid Kalahari, this ancient wanderer carries his home across a semi-desert where water is usually scarce. Yet, despite that, leopard tortoises are excellent swimmers, able to hold their breath for up to 10 minutes. And in the wild, some will live 50, even 100 years, long enough to remember many seasons like this, when the land of thirst briefly becomes a place of plenty. In shallow pools left behind on the road, a black-winged kite comes down to drink. Pale feathers, bold black wings, and large, almost owl-like eyes. His reflection briefly becoming part of the sky below. A lioness is cautiously drinking from a muddy pool. Her muscles tense beneath her tawny coat, eyes lifting often, carefully reading her surroundings. In one of the seasonal pans, a painted snipe moves through the shallows, gold flashing in the feathers of its wings, catching the light, then dissolving into its own reflection below. Now, waterbirds like the painted snipe and Egyptian geese are drawn to these fleeting wetlands. In a rare moment of humility, the eagle hops and leaps through muddy pools, trading the sky for small prey below. With the land renewed by rain, procreation is in the air. A lioness approaches, deliberate, confident. Among lions, it is the female who chooses, who initiates. little pups tumble and chase one another outside the den, their energy unrestrained after the night's rain. Nearby, the mother lies basking in the sun. Across the plains, chicks of the ostrich move through fresh growth left behind by the rains, pecking eagerly at new shoots while parents stay close by. On the open ground, two eggs lie almost invisible against the soil. One parent sits motionless, blending perfectly into the landscape. After a time, a partner arrives, and without sound or ceremony, the duty is exchanged. Close by, a northern black koran is calling for his mate. High up in a tree, a martial eagle is tearing food carefully for its growing chick. A camelthorn tree is standing heavy under the weight of a massive structure that in some instances can weigh up to a ton. A sociable weaver's nest built not by one bird, but by plenty over generations. Some nests are more than 100 years old. These desert apartment blocks of the Kalahari are climate controlled, can host up to 300 birds inside, and have dozens of separate chambers, each used by a breeding pair or a family group. But deep inside this one, a barn owl has claimed a quiet, dry room of her own, raising her chick beneath a roof woven by others. In another tree, a ground agama is stealing the show with color. Bright blue, orange and gold. After good rains, these ground-dwelling lizards transform into sudden brilliance in an attempt to attract females. Until next time, may the wild always find a way to surprise you.